Welcome to the Cup of Tea Time.
Excuse me, that's my bit. Welcome to the Cup of Tea Time podcast with Stu and Louise.
Furious.
Absolutely. So what's the crack then? Fill us in on your week.
Well, this is the penultimate week up until when my uni work's due in, so I've just been doing that a lot. We've been watching some things on Netflix and Amazon, all around the theme of like Hollywood and like old school Hollywood or like theatre, and I think it's been fun. I mean, I'm really enjoyed it.
Fantastic. I really enjoyed the series Hollywood on Netflix for anyone that hasn't watched it. Fantastic series. Another little suggestion for you.
Hollywood on Netflix is one of the best things I've seen in a long time. It was acted well, written well, shot well. Honestly, perfect.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. When we were catching up last week, I missed a little part of my week out, so I thought I'd just fill people in now. So one morning last week, I woke up with the fattest lip you've ever seen. I had no idea what had happened. I genuinely just woke up and I was like, what the hell is that? Looked in the mirror and honest to God, it was like fat, wasn't it?
I mean, I was asleep. This was like 7 a.m. in the morning. I was asleep.
I was getting up for work.
Stu nudges me. I need you to look at something. I'm like, really? I'm trying to sleep. Just go to work. It'll be fine. No, I really think you need to look at it. And I was like, okay. Roll my eyes. Open my eyes. What the fuck? Like, his lip was so big. It looked like I'd punched him in the middle of the night.
Well, when I got into work, like, all the ladies were like, whoa, you've been saying something wrong in your sleep, have you? Thinking I've been dushed in my sleep.
But yeah, we think it's a bite, or was a bite, like, on your lip that had gone through the back, like, into your mouth. That's where most of the bulge was.
Yeah. Obviously, someone might have bitten me or stung me in my sleep, basically, is what we think, because it just didn't make any sense otherwise. There's the tiniest mark on the outside.
Yeah.
On the lip, but then everything was just swollen on the inside, and I could barely talk.
I mean, yeah, the way you were talking was funny, and then it took like a good 3 days to go down.
Yeah, probably. It kind of settled down that day. I was taking like ibuprofen and stuff.
Yeah.
To sort of calm the swelling, but yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is like when something random like that happens and you don't know why, like you haven't fallen over and dushed your mouth, and then you go, oh, that's where it's from. Your mum was sending you pictures of what it might be. Could it be a spider bite? And then showing you pictures of like people's spider bites in their mouth, and it just looks ridiculous. And then you just start thinking, do I need to call 111? This isn't the time to be going to A&E because we're in a pandemic. We shouldn't be going. Just take ibuprofen and see how you get along.
And it settled down, and I'm fine now. But yeah, I can't believe I missed that out last week, so it was just a funny story.
Another funny story about Stu.
Oh hell.
Stu cannot go to the toilet, and I mean, not just a wee, the other one.
Let's be real, a shite.
Without being naked.
That is not true.
No,
I can
at least socks. You have socks on.
No, I can 100% poo with clothes on. But if I'm going to get in the shower, if I'm about to get in the bath or something like that, then just whip your clothes off and have a shite naked.
No,
treat yourself.
You take your clothes off whether you're having a shower after or not.
Just comfier, innit?
I don't understand.
The thing is that our toilet is shite. I know
it's
that's where you
small.
go for a shite, but it's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I like just a bit of room. I like to scroll on my phone while I'm having a shit. And there's just no room in there, so if you're just a little bit freer, you can sit a bit wider, do you know what I mean? So just a bit more, you just feel like you've got a bit more space.
I don't agree. I'll be in the kitchen and I'll need to go upstairs for something, and then on the stairs is Stu's clothes laid out. Oh, he's going for a shit. I just don't understand why you have to get naked. I think it's a girl thing. I think girls go in, do their business and leave. We don't sit there on our phones or with a paper or whatever and read while we go. We need to go, we go to the toilet and we come out. So it's like a under 10 minutes. 10 minutes is even long. It's like a 2-minute job. So why would I take all my clothes off to go into the toilet to do my business and come out? Where you, it's lucky if it's half an hour. It's like 40 minutes to an hour max. Like, that's normal.
No.
Yeah, yes,
half
it is.
an hour.
Especially if you take your phone, then it's an hour.
So I'm never in the toilet for an hour.
Okay, you talk to your family and you ask them. It's about 45 minutes to an hour.
I just sit and scroll. I just do all my scrolling when I'm having a shite. I look at Instagram, I look at Facebook, a little bit of YouTube.
Do you not just want to get in there, do your business and go?
I know, but I don't know. It's always just been a routine. It's part of my routine. I'll get in from work and I'll go for a shit. I used to get in from school and go for a shit and just have a look on my phone and see what I've missed for the day. I'll read some articles. I'll read some film stuff, read some footy stuff. Like I said, watch a YouTube video or two.
So I know when you're in the toilet because your clothes are on the stairs.
I'd like to clarify, I would never do that with company in the house. It's just when it's just me and you together. Plus, we lived with people for the 6 years we've been together. It was only until August last year that we had our own place. I couldn't do these things when we were like living with other people and house sharing and flat sharing and things. So yeah, I'm enjoying just having a bit of freedom.
Okay. I still think it's weird, but you do you, boo.
I always will.
Okay. So I've had to stop on the knitting front at the minute because I'm so snowed under with uni work. But that gets submitted on Tuesday, and when that is submitted, I'll be back on the knitting front. And because I really want to make presents this year, I feel like this year is like prime opportunity to make presents, and I'm talking about Christmas, because I like the thought of making presents. I think there's something more personal about it, especially when you don't know what to get someone, or if they're like someone you want to buy for, but you're not necessarily that close, or you don't really know them that well, or what they want or what they don't want, but you want to get them something. I think making something is really nice because they'll appreciate it.
100%, and I think it's always nicer giving someone a present that you've taken that time to make and do and put together, rather than just going, well, I'll just order something off Amazon and just give them that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, one of my favourite things that we give my mum every year and my dad is like a calendar. Obviously, this is something you've done for your family for a long time, so when we got together, he said maybe we should do that. And
yeah. I like doing the calendars. It's something that we've always done for my nan. I don't know, it's just nice to look back on memories. So like when we went to New York and things, like that can go in there, and
it's just like a nice sort of highlight from the year, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially when you've been on holidays, you can add in your holiday pics for the next year and things like that.
So like last year when we put them together, obviously it was Rebecca's wedding and things, so there's lots of wedding photos in there, which is really lovely. So it's just like a nice sort of end of year sort of highlight reel.
Yeah.
We have to talk about getting dressed up last night. We have to.
So on a Saturday, it's our family quiz night. We've been taking it in turns to host, and obviously now that we're kind of going back round, we're trying to think of other ways to kind of spruce it up. So last week I said it's my turn to host, and this week's theme is cross-dressing. When I announced that, from my point of view,
it was met with absolute silence.
It was met with silence, and I was like, oh my god, is everyone alright? Does everyone want to do this? Because there's no pressure. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. And then everyone was like, no, I'm just thinking. I think everyone was excited, so that was fine. And then I was like,
I think everyone got straight into the phones to look at like what outfits they could wear, what they could get off Amazon, etc., etc.
And I love dressing up is like one of my favourite things to do. Like if there's a party and you can dress up, like Halloween is fantastic.
Yeah, Halloween is like we had some great parties in London with Halloween stuff, so yeah.
So yeah, we had that quiz last night, and it was one of the funniest moments ever. I mean, you and your dad looked amazing.
It's the effort that makes it.
Yeah.
And I think round of applause for everyone on the quiz last night, because every single person on that quiz like made absolute effort. Rebecca was good that she missed it, but the rest of us, went literally gung ho.
And it took us about 10 minutes to compose ourselves, because we like put the screens on like blank, and then everyone revealed at the same time. And everyone was just in hysterics. Like, it was so funny. Like, people went all out.
And then we started the quiz, and like with every question that got asked, and we'd look back up at the screen, we'd just like forget that we were in fancy dress. We'd start laughing again. It was really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, you went to town on my makeup. Eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, highlighter, blusher, foundation.
So glad you know all the names. Also, you have amazing eyelashes.
Well, thank you very much.
Curly, naturally curled. No need for the eyelash curler. Naturally curly, fantastic. You looked very beautiful as a woman. And for you being bold, how was it having hair?
Fucking nightmare. I've not had hair for a while, and yeah, it was a nightmare. But it was fun. It was really fun. It was nice just to like I literally went everything. I had tights on, skirt, like cardigan, wig, like all the makeup, jewelry. You have to accessorize.
You have to accessorize, and used my slippers just for comfort.
Don't worry, we will be posting photos on our Instagram. At Cuppa Tea Time Pod for those who aren't following us already.
So yeah, it was good fun. I mean, my look was like ginger wig, flowery shirt, contrasting bow tie, and what do you call them?
Suspenders.
That's on your legs. Braces. Jeans and docks, like geeky, nerdy.
Very Blaine from Glee. Yeah.
But like more geekier, more ginger in life. Your mum was like Ed Sheeran with a bucket hat on.
She looked like Perry from Kevin and Perry.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
You looked like
Kelly Osbourne, probably.
Dawn French?
Fuck you, Dawn French. I'm prettier than that. Definitely Kelly Osbourne when she was bigger.
Okay. You have beautiful face when you've got makeup on. Honestly, your lips are fantastic. Like, you've got fantastic Cupid's bow.
Thank you very much.
I kept on looking at you like, you're so pretty. And then your dad, he was obsessed with his wig. He loved it so much, he didn't even stop touching it. And I was thinking, when we come off this quiz, he's going to put that on and again and again and again. He's just going to keep wearing it. I mean, I've said I want to borrow it, so I just want to... Because it was fabulous, wasn't it?
It was like an auburn, like, quite bushy... quite
sweeping fringe, curly around the front.
But, like...
Volume.
For the first half of the quiz, he would not leave it alone. He kept brushing the fringe in the wrong way, so he
kept on going in his eyes.
And then he just kept laughing, and then brushing it the wrong way, like... I was like, Dad, man, like, no, do it the other way.
And then he, like, got his pen stuck in his hair because he was trying to be funny. I think he just was, like, enjoying all of the hair. They're getting too excited, and then it kept on getting stuck everywhere.
He very much embraced it, and then we had a little break for, like, a drink and what have you. And when we came back, he probably sorted the fringe out. He made the sides of his hair look very bushy. He was very proud. He's very proud of himself.
And put socks in his dress.
So he came back he went away and then come back with a boob job basically because he had a cleavage when he came back. Put socks down his top.
And then kept on filling his boobs and his hair. It was good fun, and I'm looking forward to the end of the month where we do our movie dress up quiz.
Do you know what you're coming as yet? I'm torn. There's a few that I really want to come as, and I'm torn.
And we can't really say because it's meant to be a secret. But
we might need each other's help for like.
But what I mean is that we're saying this, and your mum listens. We can't tell your mum what we're thinking.
No, absolutely not.
So it's like secret. So yeah, we've got lots of things to look forward to.
But yeah, fantastic quiz. Basically, I'm sat in my dressing gown and just flashed Louise by accident.
By accident? I think it was on purpose. On display.
Very basic instinct.
Very just...
Was that a ball slap? Was that a ball slap?
Yeah, on like a hard surface. Just drop them.
For all the lads listening, do you remember when you did PE at school and you sat on your knacker? Not nice,
I can't
is
say
it?
anything because I don't know what that's
I'm
like.
not talking to you, I'm talking to the lads listening. They know what I'm talking about. When it gets a dull ache and you feel sick.
For all the girls listening, did you ever smack your mooey?
No one knows up here. No one knows what a mooey is, can I just say?
Did you smack your mooey on your bike bit? Like, pull your brakes on too much. I know this was awful for guys too, but if you smack it right on the bone,
But yeah, like I said, for all lads listening, there was a particular obstacle at all like recreational parks, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It was the one where it's like you have two wood beams and you have like a net, and you've got to climb up it, climb over, and come down the other side.
Yep.
Any lad that had done that obstacle, when they were going over the top, if you caught your knacker or sat on your knacker, oh my god,
hell,
oh my god, you literally want to roll down the other side because
and cry.
You instantly want to puke. It's horrendous. One of the worst feelings.
Ever.
Not even joking. Yeah, horrendous.
So yeah, mooey is another term for vagina. My nan used to call it a Priscilla.
Lots of people up here call it a Mary.
The word I hate for it, foo-foo.
Who the fuck calls it a foo-foo? Who the fuck calls it a foo-foo? I just need to spat my drink out. Who the fuck calls it a foo-foo?
People.
Which people? Tell me where these people are, because that's not a fucking word. Fucking foo-foo. Sounds like a fucking cartoon character from like Teletubbies or something.
Foo-foo.
Foo-foo. Come here, foo-foo. Take your little poodle, come and run along.
Yeah, mooey, moosey. I think it's like nicer.
I don't know why I've got into the subject of what we call a vagina, to be honest.
Because you were talking about your balls.
I was having an intimate conversation with the lads listening, and you ruined it.
Sorry, with my foo-foo.
Yeah. Yeah, enjoy it with your foo-foo.
But what names have you called your mister?
Dick. Penis.
When you were little, you didn't call it a dick.
Willy. Willy was the one when you were a child.
Winky. What about Winky?
Yeah, but it's a Willy.
So yeah, foo-foos and winkies. Perfect.
Let's move on from the penis and vagina chat, thanks.
Okay. We've had to put another pop filter on my mic because of my peas.
Because the peas were awful.
I'm popping.
You're just a very loud speaker.
No one can have your mellow voice.
I'm just very sultry.
Ooh.
I've got a very sexy voice.
Have you?
Yeah.
What?
What it is with your tone, when I'm editing it and stuff, you haven't got much bass to your voice.
The buttery biscuit bass.
Yeah, exactly. There's just not much bass.
So high pitch and P's and
But it sounds so much better with a pop filter on. So
okay.
bear in mind you already have got a pop filter on.
That's what I mean. Another one. I've got 2.
You got 2 pop filters.
Actually,
Okay.
so you know how last week no one asked us a question, so we ended up ringing one of my friends, Hannah.
Yeah, which asked us a fantastic question.
Well, someone has asked us a question.
So you don't have to call anybody this
We
week.
don't have to call anyone. We can just
Perfect.
read it out.
Great. Fire away, Hinny.
The question is, hypothetical. You two are going on a long drive and you have to mutually agree on one album to listen to on the journey. Rules. Not a playlist, not a compilation, an actual album.
We've got to decide together.
So between us we have to decide, mutually agree on one album to listen to if we were on like a long drive.
Okay.
No playlist. Not like Now 56. An album.
Okay.
I don't know where to start.
Well, there's a few bands that I would always go to. We'll have to mutually agree on one of these because we're both listening to, aren't we? So, like, I know for a fact that there's this album you're not going to listen to, but one of my favourite albums of all time is Only Revolutions by Biffy Clyro. So you need to tell me what one of your favourite albums are, and then we're going to have to come up with an album that we both agree on.
Okay. Does Queen Greatest Hits count?
Compilation, isn't
Okay.
it?
This is gonna sound so weird, but you know what's just popped into my head?
Go on.
I can't think of what it's called. The Anastasia album from back in the day.
What, like Left Outside Alone and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know what it's called. It's called A Freak of Nature. So Anastasia, Freak of Nature.
Right.
Every song on there, I think I only skipped like one. Like I know all the way. Like that would be like if I'm on a journey by myself, that's what I'd play.
Right.
And I know that you like some of the songs, but that's not something that you would choose.
I don't think anyone can disagree that Left Outside Alone is an absolute banger. It is. Banger.
But there's loads of bangers on that album. Honestly, we're gonna have to play it. I'm gonna play it while I'm making a roast later because I am gonna sing.
Great. Definitely
that's
not.
not
We're
gonna
definitely
be
not
it.
agreeing on that.
Okay.
That is not going to be the album that we listen
Okay.
to.
So let's think.
I'm going to throw one out there.
Okay.
I like musicals.
I like musicals.
I love a good musical.
Okay, this is probably where we're at.
I'm going to throw one at you.
Okay.
The musical, based on Green Day's music, American Idiot.
Yeah, I could listen to that. I thought you were gonna say Bat Out of Hell.
Bad Out of Hell's another good one, based on Meatloaf's music, obviously. But Green Day is like very us, like quite rocky and like it's got good vibes, got good slow songs, but also got good like. So if you're driving, fantastic.
What's
Good for-
wrong? What's wrong with Bat Out of Hell?
There's a few that I skip,
Okay. See, there's a few that I'd probably skip in American Idiot.
but then there's one I always go to when I'm on a long drive. Hamilton.
And it's long as well.
That's what I mean. It takes up so much time of your journey.
Yes. Okay. That's the one.
So I'm going to agree on Hamilton.
Hamilton.
For those listening who haven't listened to a musical, not sure on musicals, thinks it's all jazz hand and all that bollocks, it's not. Hamilton is a fantastic musical.
Mm-hmm.
It's got fight scenes. It's got people getting shot.
Rap.
It's got rap music in there. And like, I'm not talking like rap, like cheesy rap. Like some
Good rap.
Like unbelievable rap. It won a Grammy for its cast album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been remixed and people like Usher and like The Roots and things have done like songs on it. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. John Legend sang on it. Unreal.
Yeah.
If you like good modern music, it's got really good like R&B twists in there, hip hop. Like, but then you got like nods to like classic musicals. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. And the story is fantastic. It's like it's based around like the American War of Independence and it's based on Alexander Hamilton. But yeah, Hamilton the musical, fantastic.
I would definitely recommend. And if you've got Disney Plus, the recording of the musical is coming on July 3rd. That was a good question.
That was a fantastic question. Thank you very much, Charlie. If anyone wants to hit us up for a question next week, give us a shout. Or, like we did last week, we'll be ringing somebody to ask us a random question.
Wait, keep your phones on.
Knee pressure.
So we haven't really talked about your week. Anything happening this week with you? Whilst I'm sat here looking at some cupcakes that your mum has kindly bought us.
Yeah, this diet's going well, isn't it? Not.
Oh my god, don't.
We fucked it, mate.
We said we're going to be on a diet and then we've done the total opposite.
Yeah.
Eating everything.
So let's start on Monday. Oh, let's have a pizza tonight. Let's start on Monday. We're shite. We are absolutely shite. At some point, we need to be each other's, like, PT. Like, no! And be slapping shit out your hand.
Yeah, but you don't like that. I like tough talk. You like stroke talk.
Yeah. You like tough love, I just like love. there's been lots going on, like lots of bits and bobs. Like editing the podcast takes up a lot of my time. Last week I was planning quizzes and things, which took up a lot of my time. But this week, I don't know, there's just been lots going on. I've had a few days off as well, and they seem to have just gone in the snap of your fingers.
It's weird.
Crazy. But like I said, I'm not stressed or anything. It's just lots going on. One thing I would like to say.
Yep.
Obviously, as the weeks go on and lockdown's slowly being lifted and things, although we're not back to normal, I am really missing my family. I know we see them and they can pop around for a cuppa and things like that, and we have like quizzes and things, but like I'm really just missing like spending time with my family, like going into the house and playing some board games, and do you know what I mean, or just going out for a bit of food and socialising, going to the cinema and things like that. I'm really missing sort of, and actually just really missing a hug. Like other than you, I've not had any contact with anybody.
Mm-hmm. And do you know what it is? It's like we are very much like with your family, a family that go around each other's houses for dinner, and we'll end up spending like 6 hours around someone's house. We'll go around for a cup of tea and a chat. Oh, do you fancy staying for dinner? Because there's quite a lot of us, we share like going around people's houses, and we'll have a games night. So actually, apart from a quiz night once or twice a week, it's hard. It's so hard.
It is hard. I was just texting, like after we had the quiz last night, I did text the fam just saying, like, I'm really missing you guys, because like I said, although we're seeing them face to face, it's not the same. Not the same at all.
No. And like my family's all the way down in Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And I just think it's hard because I'm starting to think like it's my brother's 18th birthday this year in June, so next month.
Very soon.
And your 30th the month after, and I just think there's such big milestones that I just want to be in the person's presence for and give them a hug. And obviously I can hug you on your 30th, but like from your mum's point of view, like, and your sister and people that want to hug you on your 30th, and like it's
I mean we can only hope by July 24th we will be back to normal in that. As selfish as it sounds, just celebrate my birthday properly, but if we don't, I'll make the most of it like everyone else has had to since March, do you know what I mean? So one day at a time, I guess, innit? And just hopefully we're back to normal soon. Even
if by your birthday we can maybe visit people in our family's homes, that might be nice.
100%.
And maybe hopefully if it's sunny, we can have a barbecue on your birthday.
I'd love to have a barbecue on my birthday. I love a barbecue.
Yeah. I just miss everyone. Miss my friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard. But we'll get there. Together, we will get there.
One day at a time. Stay positive. And just take each day as it comes.
Yeah. So last week we were talking about the meditation app.
Yeah.
And over the past couple of nights, I like to stay up, play a few games on my phone. That's what helps me to wind down. And you've been falling asleep. And then when I'm ready to go to sleep, I'll put meditation on. But it's really hard to listen to meditation when Shu has decided all of a sudden that he'll either snore, or if he's not snoring, which is normal, he makes these noises. So you're just like...
I sound very deep in thought.
It's like an out breath, but with the sound. You're not quiet. You're either snoring or
making weird
noises. And I just think, please let me sleep. Please let me sleep. Please let me sleep.
A very nice song.
Thanks. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you, please can you shh.
Well, if I could, if I knew I was doing it, I'd stop doing that.
It's got to the point now because I'm just getting so frustrated with it that I just answer him back. So if you're like, I'm like, Do you know what I used to do with my nan? When she was asleep, because she'd like fall asleep and do this. Like puff, like. And it was like, almost like a rhythm to it. And it was non-stop. So to be able to get to sleep, I used to join in. So I used to with her, right. And it would make me fall asleep because that was the only way that I could listen to it and fall asleep at the same time.
Talking about like snoring and things. Obviously I grew up with two brothers and a little sister.
Yeah.
So us lads shared a bedroom. My youngest brother Stephen is the worst snorer. Like ridiculous. Like loud. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's one night where Steve was snoring and me and Danny were like fucking getting very frustrated.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like I was hysterically laughing because I just didn't know what else to do. But Danny, studying his A-levels at the time, was like losing his shit. Like he tried throwing a cushion at him. then a heavier cushion to the point where, like, it sounds fucking horrible, but Danny
In
just in the moment picked up a TV remote and just threw it in the dark, but it bounced off Steve-O's head. Steve's like, what the fuck you doing, man?
You were snoring!
Yeah, it was just like, obviously, a room full of teenagers, and it was just like, I was just sat in there, like I said, I was in the corner laughing.
Because if you don't laugh, you all cry, because you're just knackered.
Yeah, like, honestly, Danny was almost in tears crying, because it was just, oh man, it was horrendous, but I had a good laugh out of it.
So did he just throw the remote,
he just
hoping for the best? Or
just like blindly threw it? I don't think he would never have meant to throw it in his,
being furious, just throwing it.
He just meant, like, because obviously Steve was undercovers, do you know what I mean? And if he'd have just hit him in the side or anything like that, it would never have hurt. He didn't throw it that hard, he just threw it in that direction. But yeah, it just happened to bounce off his head.
Well, that fucking woke him up.
Yeah.
So do you know what it's time for now?
Go on.
Our 5 favourite desserts.
Oh.
I'm unprepared. Again.
You haven't got a list?
No.
To be honest, I haven't got a list this week either. Right. You write yourself a little list. And then
write yourself a little list.
We'll continue. Right then, we've got your little list sorted.
Yeah, sorry, I've just been eating cake as well, so I just need to get it out of my teeth.
Lovely. I'm going first this week, right?
Yeah, because I went first last week, so take it away.
Alrighty, here then. So our 5 favourite desserts.
Favourite?
Our 5 favourite desserts. So imagine, I'm going to set the scene.
Oh, okay.
Alright?
I'm with you.
You and your mates or you and your family going out for a lovely pub meal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm talking like gastro pub, like hearty foods.
Okay.
Alright?
Hearty homemade feel type.
Yeah, you probably had a beer with your food or a wine, so you're probably feeling a bit heavy, but like you know you've got room for a dessert.
It's a different part of your belly. You've always got room for dessert.
Of course you have. So these are my top 5, working from 5 to 1. Alright? My 1 being like numero uno fantasticness.
Okay.
Alright? So my number 5 would be a caramel shortcake. Alright?
Boring!
That's not boring.
It is boring.
No, it's not. It's unbelievable.
I don't really like caramel. The shortcake bread, shit. No thank you, bye.
Well, this is not about you, honey. This is about me, and this is my top 5, so actually keep stum, okay?
Okay, sorry. I just want to tell you my opinions on them.
Yeah, but then you go on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Now who's going on and on and on and on and on?
I am. So yeah, number 5, caramel shortcake. Lovely buttery base. A lovely layer of caramel. Nice thick chocolate on top. And then put a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of ice cream on the side or something. Or just on its own. Fantastic. Fantastic. And just nice. It's always a nice size. If you're not feeling like you want a massive pud, because maybe you have filled yourself up a little bit too much, this is the perfect ideal.
Good old square slab.
Exactly.
Alright, okay. Each their own.
Moving on to my number 4. This one's a banger.
Okay.
Warm, sticky, gooey chocolate brownie with a nice vanilla ice cream. But I'm talking proper vanilla ice cream with like the little
bits.
You can see the bits in. Warm chocolate brownie, lovely cold vanilla ice cream together. That's a match made in heaven, my friend.
Yeah, that is good. Good shout. Good shout. And I do like when things are like warm brownie, cold ice cream, because you put them to... Oh yeah, good.
But you know, like, I'm talking like the brownie where it's like a bit chewy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's when you know you've got a good brownie, but like nice big bits of chocolate in there as well.
Yeah. But it's gone a bit, like the chocolate pieces have got a bit melty, but it's chewy, a bit melty.
100%. My number 3. This was just a nod back to my like childhood days.
Okay.
Because I love these. Any type of Knickerbocker Glory.
Okay.
Just basically like a nice tall glass of ice cream, all like dressed up to the nines, bells and whistles, a little bit of wafer. Do you know what I mean? It could be the chocolate one, it could be the strawberry one. Didn't matter.
I don't think I've ever had a Knickerbocker Glory.
Honestly.
What's in one?
It depends if you're going to go for like...
Traditional. What's traditional?
A traditional one's probably like vanilla ice cream, maybe vanilla and strawberry ice cream, bit of like strawberry sauce running through it, probably a bit like bits of wafer, like pink wafer usually.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then got like the straw wafer in the top. And then maybe some like... You used to have like nuts on the top.
Okay.
Like, do you know, like what you get nuts on top of
Yeah.
ice cream? Yeah. And it was just really fun. I just loved it as a kid. I'd always go for the chocolate one though, because you basically it's like.
I've had a chocolate one. I just haven't had like a
proper strawberry one. Yeah, fantastic. So that's my number 3. A nice Knickerbocker Glory. Loved it as a kid. Loved it. Number 2.
I'm waiting for one to come up, so I don't know.
So my number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this just fits perfectly with that aesthetic I just said. All right, about
Okay.
the pub vibes. Lovely, warm apple crumble,
Yeah.
and just a good custard. Do you know what I mean?
Good.
If you've got a vanilla custard, treat yourself. But if not, just a nice homemade custard with lovely warm apple crumble. Oh my god, the crumble's going to be thick though, you know?
Yeah.
Like thick,
A
crunchy.
good amount compared
Yeah.
to the apple as well, yeah.
Just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Just perfect. That's just
feel
heavy. Yeah. Again.
And you need a good custard.
Yeah. If the custard's shit, then the whole thing's ruined.
I agree.
We went out. Can't remember where we were. But we went to a restaurant and I got an apple crumble and I could have cried. I was like, you know what? Tonight I'm not going to go for my next choice, which is my number 1. I'm not going to go for that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for an apple crumble. And I was like, yes, shite.
It puts it down on your evening, doesn't it, when it's shit? I
was gutted. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Why are you doing this to me? I've had a fantastic evening and you're going to ruin it. Fuming I was.
Yes.
But yeah, just a nice, lovely apple crumble with custard. Love that.
Perfect. And your number 1?
My number 1, I know you asked last week to be specific, but I can't be with this. I genuinely can't. Because it doesn't matter.
I know exactly what this is going to be.
It can be fruity, it can be chocolate, it can be, I don't know, anything. Chuck it in it and call it a cheesecake, and that's my number 1, my friend. Cheesecake. Don't care what you say, Peter Kay, about cheese and cake. Couldn't give a fuck. Cheesecake, fantastic. Oreo. Mint. Millionaires. Forest fruits.
Plain.
Strawberry. Lemon. New York.
Baked, unbaked.
I prefer it unbaked, but if it's baked, fine. Just cheesecake. Just give me that cheesecake. Love that. First thing I look at the menu, I look down, cheesecake's on there, doesn't matter what flavour, I'm getting it. You know.
Can I also say that I feel like you've missed one that I was expecting on your list?
What?
Trifle.
No. It's
Not in the top 5.
It's not in my top 5, no.
But you do love it though.
I do like a trifle, I do.
But you're not going to choose it.
But I would, if it's on, I'm just thinking, I've got a restaurant menu.
Right.
And I would never pick a trifle if it's on there, because there's always one of these on there that I'll always pick before it.
Yeah.
Which is how I base my list on, so. But yeah, my number 1 is just any type of cheesecake.
Okay.
But what I would say is, though, depending on the flavour,
Yeah.
one of these other ones might overtake it. So, like, say if I went on a menu and they've got a cheesecake, but like it's a salted caramel, or it's a basic like New York cheesecake, I might not choose it. I might go for Knickerbocker Glory instead. Do you know what I mean? But if you've got like a lovely lemon cheesecake, or a strawberry cheesecake, or like an Oreo cheesecake, or something a bit more chocolatey, or a Millionaire, something like that, then I'm going to pick the cheesecake. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I'm with you.
Just get me?
Yeah. So your top 5 are?
Caramel shortcake, warm chocolate sticky brownie with vanilla ice cream, Knickerbocker Glory, apple crumble with custard, and most types of cheesecake for my number 1.
Perfect. I actually really struggle with my list.
I don't know why you struggled so much.
There's so many.
Oh, right, okay. So it wasn't like, I don't like dessert,
there's so
too
many.
Right.
Number 5, coffee and walnut cake. Because of my nan.
Fine.
My nan used to make it all the time. And one time she made some, and when we went to bingo one night, she brought it with us. And then we sneakily had a bit of coffee and walnut cake. And it was the first time I'd had like coffee flavoured something. And then I was like, because as a kid, and I know some adults don't like coffee flavoured things, but as a kid I was like, bleh. And it was the first time that I tasted it. I was like, oh, this is nice. And it was like moist, and it was like crunchy from the walnuts. Like, it was just amazing. Nice like frosting on the top. So for my nan's sake, it's very nostalgic. Coffee and walnut cake.
Fair enough. Would never choose it, but I'm not going to take anything away from your lovely nan.
Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it's called, but this is nostalgic. And I'd demolish one. If you put it in front of me, I'd demolish it. Oh, I know what it's called. A Yule log. Chocolate Yule log. But also like the cheaper versions that are just like the chocolate swirl.
Like the mini roll.
Yeah, but you know you
But
can
a
get big
version.
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know they got like not chocolate cream inside, like the white cream.
Yeah. That's how a mini roll should be.
Whoa. There was one birthday party I went to. I was an adult. It was a kid's birthday party. Like as a friend of the parent. And they'd sliced like a big mini roll. I don't know what it's called, but a big mini roll up into like, say, 12 pieces.
Isn't it a Swiss roll?
Swiss roll.
Chocolate Swiss roll we're talking about, though.
And there was like 2 Swiss rolls, so there was like 24 pieces. I mean, I probably ate about 20 of them. I couldn't out myself. Every time I went over to the party snack table, I picked up 2 at a time.
So you stole the kid's birthday cake?
No one else was eating it, and I felt bad, and I apologised, and they just laughed and thought it was funny. Thank God.
You stole the kid's birthday cake?
No, it wasn't the birthday cake. This was extra cake.
Oh, like part of the buffet?
Yeah, this wasn't the cake. No. I'm not horrible.
I thought you were like just stealing some random kid's birthday cake.
This was like extra cake before the cake came out. But yeah, that white cream in it, luxurious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Number 3.
Right.
Chocolate fudge cake with
Strong
vanilla
choice.
Ice cream. Chocolate fudge cake with ice cream. Warm fudge cake, cold ice cream. So similar to brownie, but I would prefer fudge cake. It's very dense, it's very sickly, but I love it.
Yeah, strong choice.
Yeah. Funny enough, number 2, apple crumble and custard.
Perfect.
Honestly, like, this was competing with number 1, but there's something about it. I like all crumbles, to be honest. Like, I'd eat rhubarb crumble.
Yeah, same.
But you can get like blackberry or like plum.
Apple and rhubarb crumble is like, oh.
Or they do like apple and blackberry. Honestly, but apple crumble, good, like almost like a bit spiced apple, decent custard. I need it.
You want to put a bit of cinnamon in there with the apple?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely that, innit? Lovely.
Good crumble, good apple, good custard. Yes, every day.
I know there's some people out there that don't like warm fruit, but I couldn't give a fuck. That's fantastic.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But I like warm crumble, warm custard.
Remember when you're at school and like, depending on what time of year it was, if it was like Christmas, you might get like a mint custard, it'd be like green. Or like if it was Halloween, you get like an orange custard. And then like every now and again, you get like this random pink custard for like no reason.
Yeah.
You're like, why the fuck are you giving me pink custard?
Just to use it because it's going off.
Yeah, it's true.
And the food colouring. And then my number 1.
I'm ready. Oh, I know what this is.
Tiramisu. I love tiramisu. I haven't always loved it, but for a long, long time, I've loved tiramisu. Coffee, cream, it's just, chocolatey, soft and, I just need it.
Do you know what I actually thought you were going to say? I'm actually really surprised that's not on there.
What?
Mince pies and cream. But that's like a Christmas thing for you, isn't it?
It's a Christmas thing. I mean, I'd eat them now. If you give me a mince pie now, I'd eat them. But at Christmas, I eat them all the time.
Very much a festive.
Oh my God, I just need food.
If it's Easter, you'll go through a shitload of Easter eggs. If it's Christmas, you go through a shitload of mince pies.
Honestly, if someone has mince pies at their house, I have to keep myself away. Like, get a pack just for me. Or I'll bring my own. Because I'm going to eat all of yours. I'm salivating once more.
Once again, you mean?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about right now?
Apple crumble and custard.
Should I go and get a snap of crumble?
What, for after our roast? Yes, ambrosia. Whee! Anyway, I'm so excited. So my top 5 are coffee and walnut cake, chocolate Swiss roll, chocolate fudge cake and ice cream, apple crumble and custard, and tiramisu. Thank you.
I think my list is better, but...
I really like chocolate. I'm a chocolate fiend.
Can I just say one thing I'm very happy about? After last week's episode, there's actually a lot of people out there that like Turkish Delight, and I had no idea. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know how. But jelly and chocolate, no. Yes, and I haven't got any hate, which I'm very surprised about, to be honest.
I'm surprised I haven't had any hate about the dislike of coconut.
And one other thing I'm very surprised at is how many people have never had a Lion Bar.
Really?
I swear to God, there's actually a lot of people that message me saying, I've never had a Lion Bar. What are they like? I'm like, what? You never had a Lion Bar? What?
To be fair, like, they're not one of my favourites, but they're good for texture. If you like texture in a chocolate bar.
Crunchy, nutty. Anyway, right, considering that we mentioned ice cream a couple of times in that list, how about next week we do our 5 favourite ice cream flavours?
Okay. I know what my first one is. I know what my top one is already.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it's...
We need to stop talking about it. It's no wonder we can't diet, because every week we talk about fantastic foods.
Yeah.
How about one week we do our 5 favourite, like...
Vegetables,
yeah. Or, like, diving styles. 5 favourite, like, fashion accessories.
things.
I couldn't think of anything.
That's-
Like paint colours.
or just colour? Paint colour?
No,
Now you're
because
just talking
we've got to make it
shite.
relative. We've got to make it about like we're doing the house up. How about like an ocean blue, or like magnolia, or like
Matte White.
matte white. Decorators white. Go-to standard. Need some white. Decorators white. Bang. How about like sunset breeze?
Daisy yellow.
Ooh. Or like
Okay, I think we need to stop. So next week will be 5 favourite flavours of ice cream. And it's time for Louise's section! Booyah! Booyah!
So what we got this week then, Hinny?
So we're going to play Finish the Lyrics.
Right.
I'm going to say them.
Just a disclaimer. I'm probably not going to be very good at this. I'm crap with lyrics.
So I'm going to say them and then you're going to finish them off. I
Okay.
don't need the band. If you want to say the band at the end or the person or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll start Revolution from my bed. Because you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom.
I can't think what the next bit is.
Stand up beside the
Fireplace.
fireplace.
Take that look from off your face.
Cause you ain't
Yeah,
never
'cause you ain't
gonna
gonna-
burn my heart out.
Yeah.
Next one. Cause all of me loves all of you.
You're my end and my beginning. Even when I've lost, I'm winning, or something like that. It's John Legend, all of me.
Yeah, but it's not. It's the other one.
Oh, I love your curves and no wait there. All your curves and all your edges.
Oh, you're perfect.
Perfect. All your perfect
imperfections.
imperfections. Yeah.
You're
yeah,
rubbish at this.
I said I was going to be rubbish at it, but to be fair, I'm getting the band and that. Or the artist. I said I was crap at lyrics.
I hope you don't mind that I put down in words.
How wonderful life is. Now you're in the world.
Perfect.
Elton John, your song.
Going back to the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag. I'm not gonna move.
Got some words on cardboard. Got your picture in my head. Can you tell us?
Saying
Or-
if you...
Saying if you see this man,
Girl.
boy, girl, can you tell where I am? It's because I've got the N-Dubs version in my head and she changed it from girl to boy.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they did it in the live lounge. But yeah, that's the script. Man that can't be moved.
Weep for yourself, my man. You'll never be what is in your heart.
I mean, this is hard. This is Mumford & Sons' Little Lion Man, but the lyrics are like, weep for yourself, my man. Say it again.
Weep for yourself, my man. You'll never be what is in your heart.
I don't. You can't finish
Weep
it.
for little lion man. You're not as brave as you were at the start. I will always remember the day you kissed my lips, light as a feather.
This is Anne Marie 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again.
I will always remember the day you kissed my lips, light as a feather.
Why are you saying it like Joanna Lumley or something? It's like some shit out of Improv.
Funny.
Yeah, I guess my lips light as a feather.
I will always remember
Yeah, I know the song.
the day you kissed my lips, light as a feather.
I don't know.
And it went just like this. No, it's never been better.
The
than
summer of 2001.
of 2002.
2002, sorry. Because the song's called 2002.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening?
Got a condiment. Right, it's Bruno Mars, I
Yeah.
know for a fact. And it's, I don't know.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited. So gone and go to clapping. Honestly, rubbish. Shut through the heart, and you're to blame.
You gave love a bad name.
Perfect. I got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dine.
Played until my fingers bled. It was summer of 69.
Correct. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
To go over everything. Wait there. Something about time will heal you.
They say time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello. So that was it. That was my round, and I think you were rubbish.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. You brought the energy. I did not bring the answers. I did well with some of them.
You do well, Sam. Did you like my Bruno Mars?
Fantastic.
I'll do it again.
What? Just for shit?
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gone to go and clapping. Pop it for a player. Pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for me. Drop it for me. I think that's better. I'm going to record it. I'm going to record that song in posh talk.
Get it on TikTok. Do very well. Kids will love it.
Well, that was my section, and next week I'll bring back Would You Rather. I'm getting really hot, and I'm ready for a roast, and if you're going to go out and get some apple crumble and custard, that's fantastic news. So, would you know that, guys? It's been episode 8.
What? Right.
Sorry, I'm just getting very excited.
Right, I think what happens is, Louise, when we start recording the podcast, she has a cake of some sort, or a sugary tea, alright? So by the time we finish recording, all of that sugar's gone to her head, and she's like hyped. I think what you should start doing is start having the cake an hour before we record. So by the time we record it, it's like, woo! I'm ready for this shit. So guess what?
What?
Episode 8 done and dusted.
That's me shaking off the dust.
You check it.
I'm just buzzing, and like I say, every week I'm just buzzy hell. I love it, and I love you, and I love that we're doing this together, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And thank you everyone for listening. Remember, guys, be confident, be cool, and be sexy, and wash your hands.
Take it easy, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.